Hello student, welcome once again to my chemistry channel Amazing Chemistry. I am Dr. Rohit. So this video is about chemical kinetics. In chemical kinetics we study about the rate of reaction and the mechanism also. The goal of chemistry is to understand the reaction mechanism. So what is rate of reaction? Here I have described in this slide about the rate of reaction. What is rate? As in speed is equal to change in distance upon change in time. Similarly in rate of chemical reaction is how much reactant gets converted into product per unit time, and rate of reaction here is disappearance of reactant, so we write it as in negative, and product is always in positive with differential. Now here I have given the definition of the average rate of reaction. Okay, and then this slide is about the instantaneous rate of reaction. Now the formula and the equation I have given about. So general definition of the rate and the rate of reaction. This is the reaction scheme which I have described. The solution of this question here you can see. So now how to measure the reaction rate through polarimetry. Measuring reactions rate. Here you can see the pressure measurements. Measuring reactions rate, real time measurement versus aliquot. So here the rate expression, rate is equal to minus delta H2 upon delta T. So the rate law, the rate of reaction often depends on the concentration of one or more reactant. Rate law is equal to R is equal to K, where K is a reaction constant, A to the power n. There are three orders of reaction which we have to read. First order, zero order, first order and second order reaction. Zero order is independent of the reaction concentration. The example of zero order reaction is decomposition of ammonia into nitrogen and hydrogen. First order reaction, here I have given the example along with the graphical presentation. For the second order reaction, here you can see rate is equal to K, A to the power 2. Determining the reaction order, method of initial rates. So determining reaction order, methods of initial rate, here you can see it's all about the method of initial rates, determining reaction orders. Zero order, first order and second order reaction. Determining the reaction order, method of the maths on this, basically how we can calculate. So here you can see different slides. Now the concept check. Here I have given an example where nitrogen dioxide reacts with carbon monoxide. A reaction order for the multiple reactants. Here I have given two examples: hydrogen gas reaction with iodine to give hydrogen iodide, and the second one hydrogen gas when reacts with nitrogen oxide. The rate expression and the rate law, the integrated rate law. There are three integrated rate law that correspond to the first order integrated rate law. I have already uploaded separate videos for this first order integrated rate law, zero order integrated rate, that also you can see, and here I have uploaded the slides which will help you and to enhance your knowledge. And here the slide is about the second order integrated rate law, zero order integrated rate law, the graph plot between the concentration and the time. So how do we use the integrated rate law? The slide is about how we can use. Here we have to determine the value of K using the following data to determine the decomposition of nitrogen dioxide gas. So the plot is linear, if you can see here. The solution for this question, use the solution from the previous slide to predict the concentration of nitrogen. Now the half-life of a reaction is the half-life is the time when the initial concentration of the reactant gets half, that is the reactant get consumed to the half of its initial concentration. The second order reaction half-life and the zero order reaction half-life. Here you can see the derivation in these slides and the graph plot between them. Integrated rate law, dependence of concentration time, summarizing the basic kinetic relationships. The temperature dependence of the reaction rate, as we all know, when temperature increases, automatically reaction speed, reaction rate gets increased. The Arrhenius equation, very important point. K is equal to A into E to the power minus E over RT. The Arrhenius equation and the activation energy. The energy diagram versus reaction. Here you can see the activation energy between the reactant and the product. So there is a barrier called threshold energy, which has to be covered up by the reactant to complete the reaction. When that barrier has been overcome, then only reactions are feasible. The Arrhenius equation, the exponential factor, the concept check regarding K is equal to this scheme is this. Basically this formula is very equation is very important for your questions for your chemical kinetics. Various normally questions comes, numericals comes on this formula. So here you can see when we do the log on the both sides, so ln K is equal to ln E. So this is about the effect of temperature on the reaction rate. Effect of temperature on the reaction rate. Arrhenius plot, experimental measurement of the frequency factor and the activation energy, the effect of temperature on the reaction rate. Here you can see the derivation between the ln of K E8 upon R 1 upon T2 minus T1. This is the solution of the numerical that has been uploaded. The collision model, a closer look at the frequency factor. The collision model, here you can see a closer look about the frequency factor, how the reactant molecules get collide, results in the formation of a reaction and how product will form. So this is all about the collision model. So these are the various slides which you have to go through. Now this is about the reaction mechanism, how the reactants actually reacts with each other, what is the actual mechanism behind the reactions. Here I have given an example of a reaction of hydrogen with the chlorine, results in the formation of hydrogen chloride. Moreover, the reactivity also depends upon, like when hydrogen gas reacts with iodide chloride, so Hi formation will be and there will be HCl. This is the reaction scheme, reaction mechanism. So how we determine a reaction mechanism from kinetics, rate law for the elementary steps, what is molecularity, rate law. Here you can see we cannot deduce the rate law for an overall reaction, rate laws for the elementary steps. Determining the rate steps, overall reaction rate law, and how we can determine the mechanism for the reaction, rate determining steps and overall reaction rate laws. So through this we can easily learn about the basic concepts of chemical kinetics and the reaction mechanism. Here you can see I have given the different examples and the intermediate formation while converting the reactant into product. So this is the rate determining step and the overall reaction rate laws. Mechanism with the fast initial step. So here there are three steps, that is fast, slow and then fast, and overall the reaction and the mechanism with the fast initial steps. Here I have given an example of the decomposition of N2O2 in terms of NO. So you can go through these slides, it will help you. Mechanism with the fast initial steps. Now the catalysis, what is the role of catalyst, and catalysis, how catalyst increase the rate of reaction, what are the role of the catalyst, how they enhances the rate of reaction. There are two kind of catalyst, homogeneous and heterogeneous catalyst. So here I have given an example of homogeneous and heterogeneous. What are the basic difference between them, and the enzymes biocatalysis. So I hope this video will enhance your knowledge about the chemical kinetics. If it will enhance your knowledge